This video is about how to inspire and how to teach others the practice of meditation. Of course, in a family, the ideal situation is when both wife and husband, they're both practicing meditation and moving forward in spirituality, in intellectual development, in emotional development. They are moving at the same speed, because it will be much easier to maintain connection in that situation. And meditation, it really does connect us. When you're doing meditation and she is doing meditation, he is doing meditation, then there is this, a special connection is formed. We also feel very much benefited by the practice of meditation, and we want that our parents should be benefited, and children. Like, I know one lady, her daughter became interested in meditation 14 years of age. And then she started to come to us, and mother really was like freaking out. Mother was really distrusting us and very angry, and she wanted to completely stop her from going to meditation, attending collective meditation. And they had a talk, and she said, "No, I don't allow you to go there. I don't trust them. Don't go there." And the daughter said like this, "Mother, I will listen to you, I will obey you, but now, if you are going to crash, for the moment, this is the most important thing in my life. Now, if you are going to crush it, I am going to resent, and I am going to be bitter. And our relationship will be tested by that." And then mother said, "Okay, but I will control you." And she would bring the daughter to the collective meditation, and then immediately after collective, she would fetch her and bring home. So she was controlling the process. But after some time, mother became relaxed. First time I saw, I remember I came, full of smiles and happiness, and she looks at me like, "Who are you?" Full of, like tension within. And then after some time, after 3 months, I keep giving compliments to her. And after she becomes relaxed, she started to joke with us, and she became our good friend actually. And then after maybe 5 years, she was talking to another woman, and that woman was complaining, "My daughter, she's going through this, the critical period of her life. She's becoming adult, and her behavior is really out of hand. I'm really suffering because of my daughter." And she said, "My daughter, I had no problems with her. When she was 14 years old, she learned meditation, and since then, she had the discipline, self-control, purpose in life. It was only inspiring and enjoyable. I think this is the best thing that happened to my daughter." So this is really, we desire that our children should practice meditation, because if they practice meditation, their life is going to be glorious. But how to inspire them, how to teach them, how to motivate them to do that? And parents also. My mother, first advice is don't use violence. This is very important. Don't use violence. There are many kinds of violence. One violence is the pressure, the psychic pressure. Do meditation. Or you are trying to blame person, you're trying to shame the person, or somehow you are not okay. And this is what I did with my mother. When I started to practice, I was reading very wise books, and I was doing very strong meditation. And I was telling to my mother, "You should do meditation." And my mother would react, "How you know? What you know?" And I say, "Mother, your life has no purpose. You are just living materialistic life, and you need to lead a spiritual life." Audacious behavior, outrageous behavior. So, and then she would react. She would say, "The eggs, they do not teach the chicken." I say, "Well, if the egg is more intelligent than the chicken, why not?" So my relationships were getting spoiled with my mother, and she would get more and more reacted about my practice of meditation, because she felt like I had such a nice and sweet son, and we had such a strong connection, And now he has become arrogant, he has become proud, and then he's teaching me life. What kind of practice is this? So then I went on traveling, and I didn't see my mother like 2 years. I went all around, and then I came home for some time, and then I stayed 2 weeks with my mother. And then some wisdom has dawned on me, actually, that I should not teach my parents. And then I decided I need to be just respectful to my mother. I need to take care of her, be kind to her, talk with her, have a meaningful connection with her. Never I will say anything about spirituality and meditation. But then I do myself every day. Myself, I follow the discipline. And one day my mother comes and she said, "What are you doing?" I say, "Mother, I am doing meditation." She said, "But what is this? What are you doing exactly? What are you doing exactly?" I said, "Well, I am withdrawing my mind, distracting my mind from the external world, from my body, and from my thoughts. And that liberated individual consciousness I direct to the Supreme Consciousness. I direct all my attention to know the divinity, infinity." And my mother is like, "Yeah, this sounds very exciting. I also want to do." I say, "Okay, mother, come, sit here. We meditate together." And then since then, we start to meditate together every day, 2 times a day. And it was such a beautiful time. It was really such a nice, really heart to heart. You come to this nice connection. So my first advice, do not use violence. Don't use this pressure. Person should not build protective wall against you. And for that, you need to cultivate real respect. Like many people, I heard, "Oh, my husband, he is not developing himself. He is just doing vegetative life. He is sitting on the couch and watching TV and, playing video games. What kind of husband is that?" And I ask, "So what kind of video games does he play?" "I don't know, some garbage video play." I say, "You don't even know the interests of your husband. It means you're not respecting him. So how you expect that he is going to respect you?" So this, seed of knowledge, you can transfer to the person, give to the person when his or her heart opens. I was in Taiwan and we were with a friend, and then he showed me, "Look, Dada." I said, "What?" He said, "Look at that flower." And he comes and then he touches the flower, and the flowers close. I say, "Yeah, this is human beings. This is who we are. We all are like that. We do not tolerate violence. We want to be so safe. If you are respectful, I understand that I am okay. I do not need to protect myself. You are not going to judge me. You are not going to look down on me, at me. So I can open. I can afford to open." This is what connection is. So that is like, if you want to teach something, then be respectful. Let the heart open. In that heart you will put. And then you just practice. You practice and respect others. That's your 2 practices. One, your one spiritual practice, and another one, respect others. This is your cultivation, how you cultivate relationships. And one day, surely, somebody will ask you, "So what you are actually doing?" And then don't go into theoretical. You say, "Okay, come here. It is better one time to see than 100 times to hear. I'm going to show you. You sit here with me and we will meditate together." And I will leave the links below. You can use that video to understand. There are few options. First, the most simple option is this meditation. I breathe in, I'm aware that I'm breathing, and I am feeling happy. I'm breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out, and I'm feeling happy. It is not an autogenic practice that you are generating happiness within. No. It is the practice where you locate the happiness within yourself. Because in you, there is existential happiness. Happiness of existence. I am, therefore I'm happy. Sometimes we experience that. Out of nowhere, I don't know why. Why I'm so happy, I don't know. So when you start to focus on that current of happiness within yourself, I breathe in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in, and I am feeling happy. Actually, you are tuning into the subtlest layer of the mind, which is called Mahat Tattva, existential I. So this is a simple practice. Another powerful practice is with mantra. Use Baba, Nam, Kevalam mantra. Because the mantra itself holds the state of happiness within. So if the person will keep repeating and concentrating on that mantra, he will feel that. That's how I started meditate. I sat repeating the mantra inside, and when I open my eyes after 15 minutes, I feel, wow, I'm so happy. How comes this? Where from this happiness come? So that was powerful because I see not theory, but practice. I was unhappy, now I'm happy. So this is how you can teach. And then just sit together and you do the guided meditation with your husband, with your wife, with your children, and with the children. With the children, it's very important they will rely on your discipline. Like recently in our yoga center, we have 2 boys there. 6, 7 years old, like this. So in one of my visits, they come and they say, Dada, we want mantra. I say, well, I can give you personal mantra, but are you going to practice it? Yeah, children, they will promise you everything once they want something. I say, yeah, but then I will follow it up. I will see you are practicing or not. Yeah, Dada, let's teach. So we sit and we learn. Then next day, so did you do meditation? No, I don't want. Already next day. And then come, sit here, sit with me. Meditate. And we sit together. 5 minutes. But it's such a beautiful moment. I remember my father with me, doing some work, some with the hands, with the wood and things like that. But just being with the father is so great. This moment of special connection with meditation, it's a very special moment of connection. He is silent, you are silent, and you are sitting in one field, in one silence, in one beauty, in one happiness, just sitting there. Wow, this is unforgettable. It is unforgettable for you, also for a child is also unforgettable. And then you need to keep insisting. Means now, okay, now you have learned. Now let's do together. 5 minutes just. Let's sit. Okay, no 5 minutes, just 1 minute. Okay, not 1 minute. Okay, 30 seconds. Sit with the closed eyes. And then slowly you build on that. You build. So my advice will be just twofold. Number 1, no violence. No putting down the person. Nothing. Respect. Respect and open the heart. Create such a safety that there is opening, connection. Connection is yoga. Yoga is connection. So connect. Then put the seed. So once you have connected, then person express interest, then practice together. Don't go into theory. Just sit together and practice. And then keep inspiring the person. So this is so far. I invite you also to join with our Telegram, WhatsApp, and Messenger channels, and be with us, practice meditation with us, be in the field of like-minded people, and learn more about the practice. Yeah. And if you manage to teach somebody of your near and dear one, write in the comments how did these recipes work for you or not? Let's discuss and let's support each other. Thank you.